unfortunately, before summoning on Android 21, there are some things that you deserve to know to keep in mind. Now, if you already decided on whether you're summoning or not, that's, it's this video may not be for you. It's just more so for people who are on the fence, whether you're global or you're JP, right? Because this is coming to both versions of the game at the same exact time. So before I get into that, I do have to unfortunately catch at least one person lacking today. And yesterday it was focused more on those who summoned on heroes, and I know some people were slick and thought they got away with that. So here we are again. Sorry, I have a little bit of allergies, but if you summoned on heroes in the last 24 hours again, I don't care if it was a single or a multi, you got caught lagging today. You gotta subscribe to the channel. It is what it is. But if you didn't, if you're saving your stones, I applaud you. And because of that, you can skip. And also, if you summoned on heroes, and you also gotta drop down outside of subscribing to the channel, you also gotta drop down and give me 5 push-ups. It's very simple, right? Very easy. Anyways, when it comes to Android 21, I think the likeliness of Global Dokkan sharing this, and like, let's just assume, right, that we didn't know Android 21 was arriving on both versions of the game. If you were to ask me what's more likely, for us to share this Dokkan Fest or for us to share the end of the year Dokkan Fest that dual Dokkan Fest that JP gets, I would have told you this is definitely more likely. Now, the fact that we are actually sharing this Android 21, I am definitely led to believe that this entire month is going to be shared with JP, right? We're going to have this Dokkan Fest in the part 2. Global will definitely have its own Tanabata stuff because, JP doesn't really get that. But boom, whatever's dropping here, I'm just telling you right now, because this will be the last Dokkan Festival drop before the anniversary, at least, for JP Dokkan. So, whatever's happening here, I expect this to be, again, definitely on the more OP side of things. And you already know how good Piccolo was last year, right? Definitely #1 in the game at that point, maybe even top 2, if you want to argue that. But for me, he was top 2, not 2, if you know what I'm trying to say. The point is, Android 21, with her details revealed, she's not bad, obviously. She definitely is a strong doke. It could have been better defensively, right, in certain situations, but it is what it is, right? I don't think she is, oh my god, I need to go crazy for her with everything coming up this month, right? The part 2 LR could also be extremely powerful. We also have, again, Tanabata, the 8th year anniversary LRs returning. We have this collab, which we don't know if we're sharing it again, but I even released an entire video talking about how every single time Global has shared a celebration with JP, we have never went back to not sharing it the year after. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but I'm pretty sure Global will be sharing it, and I'm assuming those characters will be definitely better than Android 21. So if you're someone who cares about the end of the year being super hyped for JP, I'd say save your stones, right? Maybe do discounted summons if you'd like, if there is any, since we're sharing it with JP. There's a chance we won't get that for Global, but there's also a chance that we will. So, just keep that in mind. But I wouldn't go past, trying your luck maybe 2 to 3 times max, because that's already 150 Dragon Stones, right? So just keep that in mind. But if you don't care, if you honestly don't care what's happening at the end of the year, then feel free just to go ahead and try your luck with Android 21. I mean, her team, dude, this is a game where team is what really matters, right? Individual units can look absolutely amazing, but if you don't have a good team, your team is just going to suck, right? You're not going to be able to beat events. Some characters can carry and get really lucky, but in difficult events nowadays, you need a really good team. And Android 21's team is not really all that. So I say this again, if you care about any of that, you might be better off saying, let's just do a summon or 2 to try my luck, but we got to save all our efforts for what's coming at the end of the year, if there is, right? I'm not saying there is. I believe there will be. And even if there isn't, right, we have the New Year stuff up summons and Tanabata and all that great stuff. Whether you want to summon on that or not is, again, a discussion for a later time. But I personally will not be summoning on Android 21. I mean, I want her as the collector part of me, But I definitely want to say, after going crazy for heroes, I gotta save my stones for what's coming at the end of the year. So, let me know what you think, and let me know how deep you're gonna go for 21 if you decide to go for 21. But just keep in mind again that, you know, I just don't want to hear anyone being extremely upset, you know, that they summon for 21, and then the New Year's collaboration units are you know, the end of the year Dokkan Fest characters are just so OP, and you have no stones because you know, keep trying to get everyone's favorite waifu. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.